outside. Yeah.
Little Durk, Little Timo, 600 Breezy and Memo600. Little Timo responded to people thinking that Little Durk was actually kicking him out of OTF. People were saying that he was shading and sneak dissing Little Durk, but it probably came across like that to them. So he made this video telling people that OTF is forever, OTF is his life, that's his boys. I read in the comments why people were saying that as well. They were like, I swear I saw Little Timo at some show with Little Durk the other day. So one of Little Durk's boys, who actually be at the shows with him as well, reposted Little Timo telling people, look, like we're still cool, because if Little Durk cut out someone from OTF, I don't think the other members are going to be talking and adding and reposting them and stuff like that. So Timo did this side right here.
Hey man, stop saying goofy, man. OTF to my bros, man. What the fuck? No, nigga. OTF my bros for life. Nigga. I'm finna drop soon my 700K. So
Memo and 600 Breezy. So Memo was arrested yesterday. He is being held right now on no bond on gun charges, and people are saying that it could be in connection to a robbery. All other stuff that he probably done recently, and someone even said, I hope he don't run into a situation where people told on him or something. It made me think of the situation that happened with Memo, of the video that went viral where people were saying that he was getting beat up, but it wasn't him in the video, and then Little Durk had to come out, say something about it, and say, stop messing up by Memo, this is not Memo. Like after that situation, that's when it kind of got a bit weird. I don't know, but you remember Memo used to be in most of the shows with Little Durk and stuff, and then all of a sudden we stopped seeing pictures of Memo and Little Durk and all of them at these shows together, and they've been doing the back and side tour. Then when you go back to the message, he posted that the day before the news came out about Memo being arrested, so that's when he posted that. So I feel like it's definitely to do with Memo, because we've been seeing him in pictures with Little Durk and stuff like that, and now he's not in those pictures. Memo has created a new IG. Little Durk is not following that IG. Bezu is following the IG. Memo is following Little Durk on there, but then the question is, why did he create a new IG? In his captions, he still hashtags OTF. If it's Memo on that account, I don't know, but it looks like that's his new Instagram. And then also he dropped this video 2 weeks ago. He called it Karma, and under that video he hashtagged OTF. When you type in Memo OTF on Google, the label comes up and it does say that Memo is signed to OTF. I feel like he could be talking about Memo and other people, because he said that half y'all is gonna get stepped on, and I think it's everything to do with them making OTF look bad, giving OTF a bad name, and that's why Little Durk is coming out writing these messages the day before, and then the news coming out the next day that Memo was arrested. I feel like he knew that Memo was arrested on that day. That's why he put out that, because Memo is part of OTF and they probably contact him because of Memo. The first why we contact him in connection to Memo. So 600 Breezy and Memo did this live right here where people felt like they were dissing Little Durk, because they were saying things like they can go back to the hood and they won't be giving out noodles, they will really be feeding the killers. And that's what Little Durk always talks and tweets about, making sure his people is right first and supporting his people and supporting OTF, everyone around. 600 Breezy came out and separated himself from OTF actually happened before this video, situation where 600 Breezy came out and said that he is not OTF. Stop saying he's OTF. He didn't sign to no one's label and stuff, so he couldn't treat him like no goofy back then. I think there's more people talking about who he's cutting up, because there are half people gonna get stepped on, but I know definitely 600 Breezy is not cool with Little Durk, because 600 Breezy doesn't follow Little Durk. 600 Breezy posted on his IG story saying free Memo. Little Durk didn't do that, and other people in the gang as well as the old block lot, they didn't say free Memo. The old block lot didn't say free Mo. It could be Memo is the one he's talking about. A couple more things as well with the 600 Breezy situation. It goes deeper. I don't think it would be something paid that they will fall out over or something just small. It's definitely something pretty big. He is not following Little Durk, and Little Durk is not following him as well. Something happened, something went on, and I think I know what it is. Tory Lanez. So Tory Lanez's been doing a couple freestyles, and this freestyle right here, even though it's going viral for two different reasons. The first one, he said that he was framed in this freestyle, and he also said that if they didn't do that to him, other people would have won the Grammys. And it's crazy that I feel like right now I can't even give my opinion on this situation, because of what they are doing to cover up situations and what they've been doing, says on shout by people, all that stuff. If he's this person and this image that they are putting out about him, he is a risk to society. as well. He shouldn't be out here running around knowing that if something does happen and you get into a heat situation like that, he can possibly do it again. He can possibly do it again. And this is why people should be able to speak on this situation. The truth about the situation is, if Tory Lanez was this person, if Daystar Tory Lanez was this person that they are painting out and putting out this image about, he should not be outside. He should be where these people is, because that means he's a risk. Do I believe the Grammys line? Yes, I believe the Grammys line. I believe that it would have gone to someone else. If you really pay attention to the case, I actually believe that it was an industry plot. To be honest, it was an industry plot. He was talking about the industry, and for some reason this just turned into this big thing when it could have been something really simple and stuff like that. And people could have got the facts, and people could have got over the situation. Right now they are stringing it along, and in that bar, what Tory Lanez kind of mean is that they are benefiting from the situation, send the situation to you. And if the industry didn't do what they did to him, other people would have got Grammys, ruining someone else's career. Why? Because they can't get what he have. They can't take what he's getting, and they don't get a cut of what he gets when he does all these views and stuff. It's the same way as they're targeting and stuff. It's the same way they have did tutorials, and we are now just seeing it play out. And haven't you noticed, he always says the industry, he says he's being framed, he says he's being framed. Why is no one debunking this situation when he says them kind of stuff about him being framed and all that stuff? Why is no one coming out and saying nothing about it? You know, and then they'll try to twist it, and then even if they come and say something about it, they'll try to twist it and be like, oh, we see no catches and stuff like that, and this and that and all of it. But then it's right for them to talk about it and do all the stuff that is just not right and unfair. Why? Because of the power that they have, because of the power they have over you and these people in there, to other people, and the Tory Lanez situation. I believe that other people would have won Grammys if they didn't frame him. There was no way that they would have given these people the Grammy, who they give the people the Grammy to, and stuff like that. But you know, the Grammy, I mean, it's all about popularity and the views and everything, and that's what most of these platforms want. Like I said, all of them is all about popularity and the views. So, you know, it's just sad that in this space and stuff like that, you can go in there, then you can be this brilliant person, and then you can be targeted by these people who can take that away from you in a heartbeat and give you this image for the rest of your career, to the point where you would have none. Because if it continues like this, Tory Lanez would eventually not have a career. And it also looks like Tory Lanez has some solid proof and something, or he can say something that would change a lot of people's minds and stuff, of the opinions about him, when you look through all the interviews and everything that he's did.